Do you want the key to unlocking your mind from the Matrix? Well, I'm going to give it to you. And it's not what you think it is. It's not about knowing absolutely everything about where you live. It's about knowing what things aren't. For example, yesterday, I showed you that stars aren't burning balls of gas quintillions of miles away, but much closer in a much different nature than we are told. The same thing goes for the moon. The moon is supposedly 238,000 miles away in a dusty space rock that we have supposedly sent astronauts to. But I have news for you. It's nothing like that. It's not even close. And I'm not trying to tell you that the moon is a disk in water. I'm just trying to show you that the moon is much, much different than we are told. And this is evident through things like seeing the same color as the sky in the craters through the moon. Stars have been captured through the moon. The moon is a transparent object, and much like I've said about the sun, I don't think it's a solid object you can land on. The sun is a projection through the firmament from the source, and I don't think the moon is any different. I think the source of the moon is in the firmament, and all we're seeing is the projection on the outside of the firmament. Now, I've shown what I'm talking about as far as the sun being in the firmament many times through this video, where you can see during the eclipse the actual sun projecting to the image we see. And the moon's no different. It's just a lesser light, so we don't ever get to see this. Now, I do believe the sun and moon interact, but not in the way they tell us, where the light of the sun is just lighting up the moon. I think it's much more in an energetic fashion where there's an anode and a cathode, because when they are directly across from each other, that is when we get our full moon. And like I said, that's an energetic play, not just a light play. Now, in my opinion, the moon has a negative energy, and there's evidence of this in a few different ways. One, the moon's light actually provides colder temperatures than the moon's shade. Also, I do believe the moon plays a role in the tides, but not because of gravity, but because of the negative energy of the moon interacts with the positively charged ions of the salt water, because sodium is a positive ion. And I don't think I have to tell anybody that the sun has positive energy. We all feel it. You literally go out in the sun and you feel its energy. It's like a battery, it recharges you. So like I said, these two interact, but it's not because of the light, it's because of the energies. But back to my original point, you don't need to know what things are, you just need to know what things aren't. And if there is just one thing that isn't what you always thought, then it should open your mind to the whole ball of wax. So I greatly encourage you to seek out to find out what things aren't, because like I said, then it'll open your mind to the freedom from the Matrix. And as always, this is all satire and entertainment. I know this is 238,000 miles away, and just a dusty space rock formed billions of years ago from a giant explosion, and things just happen to come back perfectly circular and round because of gravity. Duh. Entertainment purposes only.